Get ready for the top 10 most valuable Pokemon cards. Number 10 on the list is going to be the Tropical Mega Battle Legendary Bird phone card. Yes, that is right, it is a phone card. A strange twist on the Pokemon collection, but it is also a playing card. This card is a little bit bigger in size and a promo card. No one is really sure how the actual card surfaced, but how cool is it to have a Pokemon card and a phone card? You will find this card floating around for about $1,200, which is amazing. Number 9 on the list, a shiny Espeon. This shiny Pokemon is extremely rare due to the distribution through the Pokemon Players Club. The group awarded unique shiny Pokemon cards to members who participated in a number of club events. The members who accumulated enough points in the club by attending activities and meetups would receive the card, but the difficulty to meet the criteria of the events was so difficult that the card became infamous and was scarcely issued. Finding this card for around $600 would be a total bargain, and at one point it was, but this shiny Espeon card has been reportedly sold for close to $1,900. Number 8 on the list, Japanese promo Kangaskhan Holo Family Event Trophy Card. This trophy card is one of the most expensive cards out there. The event that gave out the card was known as the Parent-Child Mega Battle, which was held in 1998. This event was a bit different as it involved both adults and children working together. The prize for winning the games was a couple of rare promotional cards, including this Kangaskhan one. It is unknown how many of these cards are in circulation, making this card extremely rare. Each card has been sold at around $3,800. Number 7 on the list, Southern Island Card Set. This set is valuable, but it has to be the original and with its collectible folder. There were also promo cards of these made, so if you do have these cards, make sure they are not the promos. These cards have been sold for a minimum of $150 and can go as high as $300 per card. The folder came with 18 cards, 2 sets of 9, which make it extremely hard to find, and are known as Rainbow or Tropical Island sets. The cards fit together to make a picture and were released in Japan as an advertisement project, so if you have the whole set and the folder, it could be valued around $5,400. Number 6 on the list, Tropical Mega Battle 2001 cards. These cards were promotional cards made for an annual tournament held in Hawaii. They were given out to people who attended the event and participated. Since they were limited to a geographical location and specifically distributed there, these cards are one of the hardest to find in circulation, making them extremely rare. This card is valued at around $6,500 and some even reaching close to $10,000. Number 5 on the list, Pokemon Snap cards. Originating from the Nintendo 64 game Pokemon Snap, cards were created as a promotional contest. People sent in their best Pokemon snapshots and the judges evaluated the snapshots of the actual game. The winners were chosen and had their work printed on special cards. There were only a few of these cards ever made, the Gyarados card being one of the most sought after cards and being sold for over $8,000, making these Pokemon Snap cards some of the rarest cards out there. This Gyarados is valued at upwards of $9,000. Number 4 on the list, numbers 1, 2, 3 trainer cards. These cards were given out at a Pokemon trading card game World Finals. The champions that qualified received the card. It represents the first of the legendary trainer cards given to the winners. These cards granted admittance to the next year's World Championship game. The 1997 to 99 versions are considered the rarest cards in the world and only increase in value with age. Each individual card reaching between $3,000 and $5,000. A complete set has been rumored to have sold for an astonishing $40,000. Number 3 on the list, the pre-release Raichu card. This card was widely known as an error card. This card was never supposed to be on the collector's market, only given to the Wizard of the Coast employees. Most theorists believe that there were only 121 copies of this card ever printed, but some say 100 of them were mysteriously destroyed, leaving just 21 copies. Now many people think that the number is closer to 10 left out there, making this card extremely rare. This card has a dark black pre-release text printed on the corner of the card's character image. The pre-release Riachu card was accidentally printed to showcase the new Jungle series. During the production of the new Jungle series, the Clefable pre-release card was being produced. However, during the printing process, some Riachu cards from the base set got shifted over onto the sheet and stamped pre-release, making this card an error card. The value of these pre-release Raichu cards have sold for well over $11,500. Number 2 on the list, First Edition base set Charizard. Charizard is one of the most popular Pokemon in existence. The First Edition Charizard is also the most expensive English card. This card was part of the 1999 First Edition base set series. Of the 1,000 plus Charizard cards submitted to be graded, there have only been about 80 PSA Tens, which makes this card even rarer. Charizard was the centerpiece of the 102 cards in the base set. Charizard cards are hard to place a value on because it tends to skew in value based on their sets. Most First Edition Charizard cards can be sold for around $400, and that's not even getting into shadowless or other aspects of the card. The base set First Edition Charizard is one of the most expensive cards in existence. Graded cards range from $700 to $6,000, but if you get your hands on one of these cards that is a PSA 10, being shadowless in other aspects, based on the specific card, it has been estimated around $30,000. And finally, number 1 on the list, Pikachu Illustrator card. This Japanese card released in 1998 is number 1 on the list because there were only 5 Pikachu Illustrator cards in circulation. There was never an English print for this card and were only 20 to 39 copies of this card ever released, making this card ridiculously rare. This is the only card that says Illustrator on the top instead of Trainer. This was a prize card for winning entry in the Pokemon card game illustration contest. This card sold for an astonishing $54,970 in 2016. Currently, there are listings for this card that is a PSA 7.5 going for $75,000. A gem mint of this card would easily reach $100,000, making Pikachu Illustrator card number 1 on the list as most valuable Pokemon card. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this top 10 video. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on it and what other ones you would like to see. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, share these videos out, and we will see you next time on BC Unleashed. Bye!